Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a very casual video, but it is a no makeup day. I'm not doing anything with my hair, so I decided to do some declutters. I've already filmed some mascaras and some brow products, and I am showing you like some current products and then also some backups. My main goal is to be able to organize a little bit better, so I'm not getting rid of like bunches and bunches of stuff, but anything that is old or expired especially, or I know I just really don't like the product and I shouldn't hold on to it, then that's the kind of stuff I'm getting rid of. I am nowadays not buying nearly as much as I used to, because when I worked at Sephora, like all the new launches were so tempting, so I would get a lot more, especially with that discount. So now the majority of my new products are coming from subscription boxes, purchases of course, like I'm not purchasing makeup, I'm just purchasing less, and some PR, but more PR skincare than anything else. So I'm not getting as much as I used to, so I'm not like trying to get rid of like half my collection or anything like that. At any rate, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I'm like rambly. So anyway, enough chat, let's get into it. All right, so as I said, oh, and I hope this looks good. I had to play with the adjustments of the camera a little bit. So yeah, I hope that looks good. But as I said in the series, I'm gonna do quick declutters of like small areas. So today it's mascaras. It is a mess. So I'm gonna try to quickly just go through them. I have a little box. Menders has been laying in this, so hopefully he doesn't want to lay in it. So let's just quickly go through these. I have Better Than Sex. A lot of these I need to just quickly... Oh, that one still looks pretty good. I feel like not that long ago I switched out my Better Than Sex, and I don't think I've used this a lot. Like, it looks brand new. So we'll hold on to that for now. Ico Black Magic. I honestly, a lot of these I can't remember. I might keep that one for now. So here is mascaras that are unopened. So messy that I can't even like find my way. I have backups of Bad Gal Bang, Roller Lash, backup of my Climax. That one I know I've had for a long time, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Fenty, I have a backup of that, and it doesn't look old, but I feel like I've used this for a while. I'm gonna tentatively put that over here. I only have a couple. Ooh, I don't have a lot of colored mascaras, which I would like to have a few, but that one's super dry. Let's check the purple. Purple looks good. I don't remember my thoughts on that one. I know this one's getting pretty dry, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I've used these two quite a lot, Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara and Ciate Wonderland, so I'm gonna get rid of those. My CoverGirl Lash Blast Primer, I've actually used to like lightly lighten my brows, and it's all discolored and stuff, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. I'm gonna start putting some of these that I know I'm gonna keep back in here. The only other white primer I have is the Cils Booster Lancome. I'm gonna keep that one. Complex Culture, I like this one a lot. I haven't used it many times. I'm gonna hold on to that. It's a mini. I also have a mini of the Item Beauty one, and I like it a lot so far, so I'm gonna keep that. I think this might be the only waterproof Hypnose Drama Lancome. Too Faced. I don't know. I still can't decide which I like better. What do you guys like better if you've tried both Damn Girl or Better Than Sex? I feel like they're kind of similar, but I just can't figure out which one I like more. Definitely keep in mind Marc Jacobs. I love this one. This is the At Lashed. I like that one a lot. Surprisingly, really like this Florence by Mills one, so I'm gonna keep that. El Maquillage, one of my favorites. Kevyn Aucoin. This brush is like a little funky. Oh, They're Real Tinted Primer. I know I've had this one for a while. I also have the Laura Geller Fortifying Lash Primer, which is also tinted, and I don't know if I've used this, maybe once, so I'm gonna hold on to that. I definitely have a good backup of Bad Gal Bang, and I've had this one for quite a while. I really wanted to love this Trestique one. It's got the little like half curler. This is just kind of awkward to use. I still stand by the fact that I think it would be cool to travel with because you automatically have your lash curler. This one, it's so big. I actually tried this one today just to see before I showered, and again, I liked it. It looked pretty, but it's so messy. Hello, Bean. Hello, darling. I just found this one, like, it's so wet and stringy, and it does give some good volume, but I just can't get with it. Velvet Noir, and it just still looks good. We'll keep that one. We've got the Tarte Big Ego. I do like this one, as I recall. Also, as with all my declutters, I feel like I have to say this every single time. Probably what I'm going to do is go through my mascaras again. Like, now that I have them a more reasonable amount, I will go through and use like different ones that I haven't picked up in a while and then see. Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes. I don't remember that this was anything like that miraculous for me, but I'm still gonna give it some more try. Grande Mascara. This one's got like some lash conditioning. I'm gonna keep that. I think I have a backup of that one too. Still my favorite drugstore mascara, the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. We'll keep her. The They're Real Magnet Mascara. I still feel like I have not really decided how I feel about this, but for now it can stay. We also have Mile High Club from Wonder Beauty and the Ico. I like the Mile High Club. I honestly don't remember how I felt about the Ico one, and I don't think I've had this very long, so we'll give that one another try as well. And I think the Roller Lash I'm going to declutter because I have a backup, but I do really love Roller Lash. I wouldn't mind narrowing this section down just a little bit more still, but it's organized. I can see where things are. It's better. And then we have the get rid of pile, and I think everything is mainly older. None of these are like brand new. I've definitely give them a try. The Tristique is a little bit newer, so I do feel a little bad about that. That's the finished product for mascaras. Hope you enjoy, and we'll go to the next section. Okay, I decided to go ahead literally stopped filming like 5 minutes ago. I decided to go ahead and look through brows as well. So this section right here is what I've been grabbing, and a lot of it I don't use, to be honest. And then I have backups. I especially have good backups of a lot of things like my Benefit ones. I also might unbox these and organize this a little bit better. So let's go ahead and just take this stuff out. This Complex Culture Brow Gel I'm definitely going to keep because it's really new. I'm going to keep the Iconic London and my Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder because I really like these. This one's kind of tricky to me just because I'm not used to using something that's quite like it, but I am going to keep those. So let's go through this. Now my Kush Brow Gel is at the end of its rope. It's like really dirty, and yeah, I think I need to get rid of that, and I do have a backup. I also have lots of Gimme Brow, and I think it's because I have multiple shades. I think 4 is too dark, so we'll get rid of that. I have a little Anastasia brow gel. That one looks old. I have backup of that as well. So yeah, let me see. I'll keep the Gimme Brow 3. I really like the Ka-Brow, but it seems like maybe you can't get it at Sephora anymore. I'm not sure. I think you could still get it on their website. It is a little bit drier, but it's a nice formula to use. So we're gonna set her in there. I have lots of little skinny brow pencils. The brow conditioner. I need to use this more. I don't think, yeah, I feel like I just need to use this one more. I haven't given it a thorough enough try. Goof Proof, let's see. Oh, she's at the end. This, now I did a review on this, and first of all, it was so funny because a couple people were really hateful about the color, even though I said right up front that they didn't have the color that I really needed, so I just went with something else. But this got a little bit dry. At first, I liked it. You got the little brush inside. Oh, I got a spoolie there, excuse me. Brush on that end. The brush is too thick, to be honest, and then you've got your little dip, but that got pretty dry pretty quick. So I don't know, it was still a little gimmicky, even though it did work. It gave me a pretty decent result. It's just, you know, not the perfect thing. I have this Maybelline Tattoo Studio. This is one of these that has the little tines. I don't feel like I have perfected how to actually use these because typically I use something, which I have gotten obsessed with, this Milani one. Even though it's only like an individual little tip, I feel like I get more control with this one. It doesn't pay off as much color wise, but it's really pretty. However, these are the only things like this that I have. So I'm going to try to make these work a little bit more. I don't know, they're just a little bit too uniform, I think. I think that's the problem for me. But for now, I'm going to try them some more. Oh, I totally forgot I had this, the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. The little brush, I mean, it's good for like spreading the color throughout your brow if you're doing a lot of filling, but I still feel like I need a spoolie. And then it's got a nice little fine point. So I'm definitely going to keep that. I have barely used it. The Winky Lux Universal Brow Pencil. The only thing, like, oh dear, why is it all white on the end? Okay, that's weird. She she is old, I guess. So we'll get rid of that. The CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow is like moussey and has a tint to it. Honestly, this type of product is not the best for me because I have to lay down like a lot of brow hair and stuff. And this just kind of gives you color where the hair already exists. I don't know, it just doesn't really find a place in my routine that I need, you know. Anastasia, this is, oh, it's got a little bit of life left in it. Let's see. I've definitely got one. I got Brow Wiz. There's plenty of backups here that I don't need to hold on to this, and I'm sure it's older. Yeah. Okay, let's look at these little pencils because that's the big question. Milani Precision Brow Caramel. Yeah, I think that's a good color for me right now. I went a little heavy there. We got the Honey Brown. This is the one I've been using. I've actually been pairing this with the Milani Weekend Pen, and I like it a lot. Let's see. This is Sephora. Let's see this color. Okay, that's decent. This is their retractable brow pencil, CoverGirl Soft Brown. We have a Brow Wiz in Taupe. Oh, I didn't know I had a taupe. This might be nice right now since I've gone more blonde. And then we've got Hourglass, Arch, and Soft Brunette. Okay, so I know that's a lot of little tiny pencils, but we're gonna use those. I've kind of been into the pencil lately. Oh, and I also have Highbrow from Benefit. If you like to do a little highlighting, it's the only product I've kept like this because I don't use them often, but I do like the Benefit one. All right, so that's much better, and I'm getting rid of these brow products. I'm just gonna unbox these so I can recycle. Gimme Brow Plus shade 3. That's the shade I need, so that's the shade I am going to keep. And there is the brow situation. Here and here. Not that bad. On to the next. Okay, here's the state of my primer drawer. So I'm gonna work on this. As you can see, my organizer's all the way back here because I've got bigger things and things that aren't organized. So I'm gonna take everything out and then we can go through it. Okay, I hope the brightness is right. Y'all bear with me, and if my foot sticks into the frame and it's brighter than everything, well, I'm just that pale. So in this organizer that we have here, that's what I usually reach for the most, but then these in the front as well. I also have some setting sprays in here. I never think to reach in this drawer for setting sprays, so I don't know if I'm gonna leave them in here, but I am going to take them out for now. First off, this bigger stuff, Juno & Co. Moonshine, which, is that what it's called? Moonshine. Yeah, Moonshine cream. I never really thought about the depth of moonshine. This is kind of an interesting product. It takes up so much stinking space. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Tatcha Silk Canvas. I love this one. And I do reach for my e.l.f. putty primers. Typically, for me, I don't use these alone. I usually put on something first, something glowy or hydrating, and then go for these, but I do use them a good bit. I actually really love this one. I have some newer things that I'm not going to get rid of, and I actually really like this Kaja one. It's the Dream Puff. This Murad thing I've had for a while. I can't say that I've really gotten a lot of use out of it, but it does work. It's for blotting oiliness. I don't get very oily, and I also like haven't been going places a lot with makeup on, but this is actually kind of miraculous. You can put this right over your oily areas, and it's actually like a cushion, and I swear this works. If you have oily problems and you haven't tried this and you want to be able to mattify without looking powdery and cakey and dry, this is crazy. I probably just need to find a different spot for it because this is more something that I would stick in my purse anyway, so it's not really primer related. But I'm gonna keep my Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't really tried these Rhodile, but I haven't tried these drops enough to know for sure how I feel about them. This is more of a glowy product, not necessarily a primer, so I just don't know. I don't know if I want to leave products like this in here because I have a lot of illuminating products elsewhere. For now, I'm going to hold on to it. We've got this CoverGirl Lid Lock. I honestly really don't use traditional eyeshadow primers hardly ever, so I think I am going to get rid of this. We got the Pretty Vulgar one. We got Anastasia, Zoeva. This one is the matte. I'm going to try this one more time, but from Zoeva, I didn't really love it. We got the Marc Jacobs one. That one's pretty decent. This one from Alamar is pretty good. Oil Shine Control Primer. I'm going to get rid of that. This Becca, kind of like a color corrector-ish kind of thing for under eye. I can tell you that I never reach for this. And then I also have this, but I've had these so long that they're not quite the right consistency. And I can't believe Becca's going away entirely. Because they're going away, I'm only going to hold on to Becca products that I really, really love just to finish them up. Bye-bye to those. We got a dewy stick. Not technically a primer, but it's in here. We got this eye base. Oh, that one still feels pretty nice. I guess I'll keep this one, Tony Moly Brightening Eye Base, since I'm getting rid of the Becca ones. We also have Makeup Forever Eye Primer, which is like so many eye primers. Milk, this is the Luminous Blur Stick. I do like that a lot. Dior Face and Body. Whipped Cream Primer from Winky Lux I like. This Glam Glow one, you can use it as a pore filling primer and it also treats your pores. I do like this one a lot because the pores on my nose do cause me trouble, so I'm going to keep that. The Tarte one, the Timeless Smoothing one is really good too. I think I'm going to get rid of the Becca one. This like zero foundation thing, I think we kind of realize after a while is just gimmicky. I don't really know how else to put it, but it's just like this weird consistency. If they had put this out as a primer, I think it would have done a lot better, but it's a virtual foundation and all it does is kind of give like this soft blurring effect. Silk Glow BB Base Primer, that one's new. We have some Wander Beauty face oils. I'm keeping those. Eyeshadow Primer Potion. So you can see I have way too many eyeshadow primers, but I'm just going to use a couple of these and then make a determination after one more use. Smashbox Primerizer is still one of my favorites. I believe, yep, I've got a backup of that one. It smells and feels normal, so I'm just going to use that up. It should be going away soon. No Problem Primer. That one's really good. I love all my No Problem ones. Like these are some of my favorites. Primed and Peachy is one of the only matte primers that I actually like. I think this Huda Matte Perfection, I haven't had this one very long. I'll give it maybe one more try to see. We got NYX High Glass Face Primer. I'm not really getting rid of a lot. Wet n Wild Cocoa. We got the Hylamide. I don't remember using this. Maybe I put this in here to use and then never did. I need to try that out. The CoverGirl ones. I think these are the only two color correcting ones. I want to say I like the CoverGirl one better, so I'll probably just compare these two and then get rid of the one I don't like as much. And then we have Skin Smoothing and Pore Minimizing. Looks like this Pore Minimizing one's actually almost empty. I'll get rid of that one and we'll keep the Skin Smoothing. Definitely keeping my Hydro Grip. Definitely keeping the Vitamin Glow from Smashbox. We've got the Origins. I actually just used this the other day. I was wondering if it was old, so I tried it out and it was actually still really good. Too Faced Hangover. We've got Veil from Hourglass, definitely holding on to that one. Luminizer Primer from Dr. Dennis Gross, really good. Pearl Professional, Primed and Poreless. I think this might be old. It smells exactly like it always has. Yinsa Essential Glow, I love this one. The Tarte Base Tape. I'm going to show you guys what I have in backups too. Professional, I've got Shadow Insurance, a backup of Luminizer Primer, backup of Shadow Insurance. Oh, two backups of Shadow Insurance. We got a backup of the Primerizer. So I've got Laura Mercier Canvas Primer. I've got a backup of my Ula Hendricks and Banana Bright. I love that one. I've got All Nighter. We got a backup of Veil. Also have this Marc Jacobs Undercover Coconut Face Primer. But I've got all of these that I maybe tried the All Nighter. Nope. So anyway, that's my primer stash. So I'm gonna get rid of these guys and I'll move on to the next section. Okay, baby. You gonna help me? Okay. So I decided to take a look at foundations as well. I don't know how much decluttering I'm going to be able to do, but I am going to try to sort out anything that may be old. Yeah, anyway, let's just go ahead and start looking. So I'm basically looking for anything here that I either don't enjoy or I feel like is old. My CoverGirl foundations have made it through so many declutters. So these are the older ones. I am going to let these go. I love the e.l.f. Camo CC. As you can tell, I need a new one already. And then then this Perfect Glow BB from Purely is also really good. One of my all-time favorite BBs is the Dr. Jart Black Label Detox. I love this one. Let's take a look at my cushion. Ooh, there's hardly anything on there, so I'm gonna have to let that one go. Kosas, this tinted face oil, I don't know. I'm trying to find a way to like it. I feel like it hasn't been too terribly long since we went through this. This one, I've been trying a new one. Somebody said that it means love yourself, LYS. It's pretty good. I do crease maybe a touch more than with other foundations, but I'm still enjoying it. We got Maybelline Superstay. I am really kind of getting down to the last of like my drugstore foundations. So I've got Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid and the Superstay. I feel like I said last time, I'm such a broken record that I wanted to use this again, and I still feel like I need to. The Shiseido Synchro Skin I liked a lot. Wet n Wild Dewy, I'm gonna keep that. Oh, I do have also the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy. So I'm not really like getting rid of a lot, to be honest. I'm not seeing a lot that's old. Oh, Revlon Candid. I did like this foundation. I do have some extras of foundation products. I'm pretty sure that these are discontinued. Boing Backup. I have a backup of my favorite e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. We've got Makeup Forever HD. I just got this in gratis and honestly haven't used it yet. I've got a couple of the Too Faced Born This Way Swan and Marshmallow. I think Marshmallow is the shade that I finally picked up that was better for me. But right now, I might be able to use Swan and get away with it. It's a little bit more yellow. YSL All Hours, I love that. I just kind of, because it's bougie, I put it in here as like a backup, but I probably need to use it. Born This Way, Snow. It's never been my favorite. This Pretty Vulgar concealer, I think, is a little dark. Yeah, but I'm gonna put it in my drawer actually because I might be able to mix it. This is Lancome 110, which is like a normal color for me. I love this foundation, so that's just a backup again. Okay, and I'm just laying those down so they don't all fall down. So that was kind of a bust. I'm just getting rid of a few old and drier things. So just so you can see what I'm working with now, I've got this much more organized. This is just another one of those cases where lately I've been in a rut of using like the same things over and over. I can tell you I've been reaching for BB creams. My e.l.f. Camo CC, I've been using that so much. My favorites, Anastasia Luminous and the NARS Longwear Radiant, those have been like go-tos, and then I've used this several times, seeing if I can make it crease a little less because otherwise I really enjoy it. As for concealers, I've been using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer non-stop, and then I really like the Complex Culture one that they sent me. So yeah, I need to really branch out and try more of the foundations that I already have. I'm not interested in purchasing a lot right now unless one just really strikes my fancy. So that's it for foundation. All right, I think that's it for my declutter for today. I did not make a lot of progress on foundations and concealers, but it's one of the things I have not been purchasing a lot. Like the fact that I have any backups just shows you that I had too much to begin with. I hope you guys still enjoyed, even though it was kind of a weird one. And thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.